Good morning, everybody. Today we are commencing the next unit, which is measures of dispersion. In this particular unit, we are going to be studying various estimations, starting from range and coefficient of range. All these are new terminologies for you. Second is quartiles, quartile deviation and its coefficient. Third, mean deviation and its coefficient. We are going to calculate mean deviation only from mean and median. Actually, it is even from mode, but it's not in our syllabus. Then we are going to calculate standard deviation and its coefficient. Along with this, we are going to do coefficient of variation also. Finally, we are going to do Lorentz curve. Children, we are following this sequence. We'll wait and watch how much we can cover up. Probably we'll do up to the first, second and third, and then we'll go to book 1, that is microeconomics, and then we may come back to this a little later on also. So children, let's begin. I'm going to be explaining to you all these in 3 different series, namely individual, discrete and continuous series. Let me tell you one very important note, that is a word of caution, that is whenever you are estimating the coefficient, किसी भी चीज का coefficient अगर आएगा, the coefficient always lies between -1 to +1. Coefficient कभी भी 1 से ज़्यादा नहीं होगा. So this is a tip for you to check your answer if your answer is correct or not. Right? Now, starting with the first one, let us look at range. Range and coefficient of range. हमने हर चीज के साथ coefficient जरूर calculate करना है. मान लो ये individual series है. Individual series is given to you. Can you see the values 20, 24 and so on? ये सबसे simple है range, right? Don't expect for more than 1, maximum to maximum 3 marks. उससे ज़्यादा आ ही नहीं सकता ये तुम्हारा marks है या कोई भी x variable है. Range का formula highest minus lowest value. मतलब इस series में जो highest value है minus the lowest value. इसको देखिए highest value क्या है इधर 70, lowest value is 20. So the range is 50. That's all. I'm sure you're sensible enough. This is for 1 mark. Continuing, you have coefficient of range. इसका formula है highest minus lowest upon highest plus lowest. 70 minus 20 upon 70 plus 20, which is 50 upon 90, which is 0.55. I just now told you, you cannot have a coefficient beyond 1. Can you see 2 sums for practice? Children, now you understood my pattern of teaching, my pattern of evaluation and my pattern of testing. You will follow the same. If you have any queries, any doubts, anything you want to discuss with me, you are free to do so on my personal window. Do not hesitate, because मुझे लग रहा है कि अब तक सबको समझ आ गया कि मैं कैसे पढ़ा रही हूँ, right? Continuing with the next series of in range, discrete series. We all know very well what is discrete series. You have an x and you have a frequency. Children, the frequency here actually does not play any role, right? So the range is highest minus lowest. आपने x में ही देखना है. X में highest is 10, lowest is 3. So the range is 7. Coefficient of range, highest minus lowest upon highest plus lowest. So 10 minus 3 upon 10 plus 3, 0.54. I just not told you, frequency का कोई significance नहीं है. So जो तुमने range निकालनी है वो तुमने x में निकालनी है. Again, 2 sums for practice. Do the both and copy them in your registers. Continuing the same with continuous series. I told you range is actually very easy, children. इसमें तुम्हारी continuous series आ गई, ये तुम्हारी frequency आ गई. Again, frequency does not play a role. Suppose you have your continuous series in any other series except exclusive. अगर less than है तो उसे less than से normal exclusive में convert करो. अगर inclusive है तो उसको इसमें convert करो. अगर open end है then also convert. Only after converting into exclusive series, find the range. The range will be, as you know, highest minus lowest, and coefficient is highest minus lowest upon highest plus lowest. Again, you have 2 sums for practice. I have given you a hint in the second sum. 5 to 9, 10 to 14. आप क्या करोगे? पहले इसे exclusive में convert करो by -0.5 एंड प्लस 0.5 और उसके बाद ये तुमने सम करना है. So children, we are done with range in all the three series. Children, the next topic we're going to begin is quartile deviation. Now again, we're going to do in all three series, namely individual, discrete and continuous series. Children, ये topic तुम्हारे लिए बहुत easy है. क्यों? क्योंकि तुम quartiles कर चुके हो. Let us take an example here in case of individual series. ये आपका आ गया individual series दिया हुआ. आपको पता है क्वार्टाइल्स में क्या करते हो, आपने पहले Q1 और Q3 ढूंढना है. Q1 ढूंढने के लिए इसे सबसे पहले क्या करोगे, अरेंज करोगे. अरेंज इन असेंडिंग ऑर्डर प्रेफरेबली. हमने अरेंज कर दिया. वी हैव N7. दिस इज अ रिकैप्चुलेशन फॉर यू. फिर हम Q1 ढूंढेंगे. कैसे? N+1/4. सेकेंड आइटम आ गया 200. अगर मान लो 2.25 होता तो यू नो वेरी वेल, सेकेंड आइटम प्लस 0.25 इंटू थर्ड माइनस सेकेंड आइटम और टर्म, राइट. ऐसे ही आप Q3 ढूंढ लोगे. 3 इंटू N+1/4 विच इज 250. यहां तक तुम्हें बहुत अच्छे से आता है. आई एम वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट यू पीपल. नाउ व्हाट इज इट दैट यू हैव टू फाइंड एक्चुअली. ये तीन चीजें हैं चिल्ड्रन. इंटरक्वार्टाइल रेंज, सेमी इंटरक्वार्टाइल रेंज जिसको क्वार्टाइल डिविएशन भी कहते हैं, एंड कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ क्वार्टाइल डिविएशन. ये तीनों में से कोई भी, दीज आर द थ्री मेजर्स ऑफ डिस्पर्शन. इन तीनों में से कोई एक भी आ सकता है, कोई दो भी आ सकते हैं. यू नेवर नो. फॉर 6 marks ऑल थ्री ऑल्सो कैन बी आस्क्ड. बट in order to calculate any one of these, you have to calculate Q1 and Q3. So interquartile range, it is known as Q3 minus Q1, IQR. Q3 minus Q1. Q3 आ गया 250 minus 200 which is 50. Semi interquartile range, it is also known as quartile deviation. Semi मतलब half. Q3 minus Q1 upon 2 which is 25. Coefficient of quartile deviation which is Q3 minus Q1 upon Q3 plus Q1. So 50 upon 450 which is 0.11. मैंने आपको समझाया था coefficient हमेशा less than 1 आएगा. So a quick recap, that is interquartile range Q3 minus Q1, ये याद रखना है. Semi interquartile range जिसको quartile deviation कहते हैं, Q3 minus Q1 upon 2. कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ क्वार्टाइल डिविएशन जो है Q3 minus Q1 upon Q3 plus Q1. Children, this is the practice sums for individual series, quartiles, division, interquartile range and coefficient of quartile division. I have also sent you a pic of this, of the same, right? ये दोनों sums कर लेना अपने register में for practice. फिर आ जाओ quartile deviation in case of discrete series. ये आ गया आपका discrete series का sum. Now this is going to be the sum. आपको पता है ये तुम्हारा sum है. X and F will be given to you. सबसे पहले आपने क्या करना है, Q1 और Q3 ढूंढना है. Q1 और Q3 ढूंढने के लिए आपको पता है you have to calculate cumulative frequency. This is your summation F which is nothing but your N which is 40. What is the size of Q1? Sigma F plus 1 upon 4. या हम कहते हैं N plus 1 upon 4. I always recommend you to take summation F. जब ये कर लोगे 10.25 को कहाँ देखोगे, CF में देखोगे. उसके अगेंस्ट जो X की वैल्यू होगी वो आपका Q1 है. देन यू हैव साइज ऑफ Q3, राइट. साइज ऑफ Q3 इज 3 इंटू समेशन F plus 1 upon 4. 3 इंटू 10.25 30.75. 30.75 को कहाँ देखोगे, यू विल ऑब्वियसली सी 30.75 इन 36. तो व्हाट इज योर Q3? 10. ओके, सो ये देखो Q3 आपका आ गया 10. ये तो आपने दोनों निकालने ही हैं. देन इंटरक्वार्टाइल रेंज Q3 minus Q1, 10 minus 6 4. क्वार्टाइल डिविएशन या इसको कहते हैं सेमी इंटरक्वार्टाइल रेंज Q3 minus Q1 upon 2. 4 upon 2 2. कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ क्वार्टाइल डिविएशन Q3 minus Q1 upon Q3 plus Q1 which is 4 upon 16 which is 0.25. Again two sums are given to your children for practice. Do both. ये जो x है ना 158, ये 157 के बाद आना था. Because of space being less I have written 158 here and I have written x here. ये आपका x है और ये आपका f है. मैं लिख देती हूँ continued so that there is no confusion. और ये तुम्हारे दूसरा सम है मार्क्स एंड फ्रीक्वेंसी. We are going to now understand quartile deviation in case of continuous series. I repeat myself children, अगर continuous series exclusive में नहीं है, maybe less than, maybe more than, maybe inclusive, maybe open end, कुछ भी है, पहले आपने उसे इस फॉर्म में लेकर आना है. फ्रीक्वेंसी दिया होगा, ये आपका सम है, x and ci and f, ये आपका सम है. सबसे पहले स्टेप क्या, आपने Q1 और Q3 ढूंढना है. उसको ढूंढने के लिए यू विल फर्स्ट फाइंड क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी समेशन. your sigma f is 100. When your sigma f is 100, here you will find the size of Q1. What is the size of Q1? Sigma f upon 4, which is 25th item. 25th item ko where will you locate the 25th item? Obviously this particular frequency, cumulative frequency 27. ये आपकी quartile class होगी. You know all this very well. You've done many numericals in this. L1 plus, you'll apply the formula and you will post the values, right? So you get your answer. Q1 is 14.33. Then you find the size of Q3, 3 into summation f upon 4, that is 75th item or term. 75th को तुम 80 में देखोगे, you get the quartile class, this one. You'll post the values in the formula and the formula is L1 plus sigma 3 sigma f upon 4 minus cf upon f into c or I. It's one and the same. Once you get Q3, अब आपके पास Q1 आ गया 14.33, Q3 आ गया 24.17. The moment you get these two, what is it simple you have to do? IQ1, QD, CQD. Formulas have been told to you many times. Q3 minus Q1, Q3 minus Q1 upon 2, Q3 minus Q1 upon Q3 plus Q1. Children, there are two sums for practice. I've written the sums vertically this time. Right? Now, this sum, if you see the second sum, I've given you an inclusive series sum. So, सबसे पहले क्या करोगे? आप इसे convert करोगे 10.5 to 15.5 and then you will do the sum. Children, if you don't convert it, the L1 will be 0.5 more and therefore your answer will be wrong and you will get a 0 for it. So, conversion is very, very important.